Well, once again, racism rears its ugly head on Long Island. You know, it's interesting. We don't have these things happen in New Jersey, but it seems like every week we have incidents of racism here on Long Island. And this one involves a nonprofit group based in Riverhead. Actually, this is almost the east side of Riverhead. They're really an Aquebogue called the Butterfly Effect in this area right here. And the News 12 actually did a story on this. They had to cancel an event tonight because of a very disgusting and vulgar threat that they received.
Nonprofit has now been forced to cancel an event after it says it got a racist phone call threatening attendees. And we want to warn you, the language the group says was used in that threat is disturbing. News 12's John Dowding has the details.
You know what they're trying to tell us?
It's putting the lives of people in jeopardy, in danger.
The Butterfly Effect Project made the difficult decision to cancel their second annual Pearls of Wisdom event, originally scheduled for March 22nd. The event has one main goal.
The goal is to bring 12 women out, and each woman has 3 minutes to give advice to our next generation.
But staff say they were forced to cancel after they received an anonymous racist phone call Tuesday.
12 monkeys jumping on the bed while you guys are celebrating in the N-word church, eating bananas. You might have a sweeter tank when you come outside and some slash tires.
This latest incident comes after the nonprofit received other racist and hate-fueled speech on their social media at the end of February.
We're responsible for the lives of children and for the community at large. When we hold an event, we want to ensure that everyone feels safe and secure at this event.
Members of the organization say this is a call for the community to help them stand up against this hate and bigotry.
How are we stamping out this type of behavior? What are we doing as a community? What are we doing? What is law enforcement doing? How are our electeds responding?
Come out and see what we're about, because I think there is a huge misconception about who we represent and who we create these opportunities for, because it is the whole community and the future of our community.
John Dowding, News 12, Long Island.
Now, Riverhead police contacted the nonprofit this afternoon after News 12 called earlier today. Police told the nonprofit that they would increase patrols and make sure they have a heavier police presence during their programming.
So, yeah, Long Island is just becoming very, very racist. It's getting so much worse here. And I guess it's just another facet of the plan, is this racism and hate toward people of color, toward people with disabilities, people like me, as you've seen, the hate that's been directed my way. This is what happens on Long Island. This is what happens. And there's also a story about affordable housing here, but it's not built. It's not being built in an enclave. No, it's being built in Baldwin.
Applications are now open for a new affordable housing development in Baldwin. The 33-unit building in the heart of Baldwin boasts 1 and 2 bedroom apartments as well as on-site amenities. Parking is also available for families.
That's great, but why can't you build that in Rockville Center or Massapequa or Want or even Lynbrook? Has to be Baldwin, right? Yeah.
Officials say this is the first affordable housing complex built in Baldwin in decades.
I have 2 kids who are in their 30s now, but it would have been nice if there were apartments like this in Baldwin after they graduated college.
The Long Island Railroad is a half a mile away. Everything is very walkable, which is what we want to encourage in a downtown area.
The Baldwin Commons lottery is open.
Problem is there ain't much in downtown Baldwin.
Now until April 8th, and winners will be chosen on April 22nd. To apply and find out if you qualify, just log on to our website.
So again, they build this in the less desirable areas of Long Island, whereas in New Jersey, they build complexes in all the communities because it's mandated, but not here, of course. Just to show you where that is. Let's go over here. Not saying it's a terrible area, but downtown Baldwin is pretty depressing. There's not a whole lot here. This is Felice. Some of these street views may be, but you could see it. Pretty depressing place. You got a lot of vagrants and hoodlums hanging around here too. Trendy bars? No, none of that. So, to me, it's just another example of the double standards we have on Long Island. There's another abandoned building here. So this is what goes on here on Long Island. It just never ends. The plan continues. That's all I got to say.